Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kat, and if you're new here, bienvenidos a la familia. So, as you guys can tell, this is another video, obviously, with the same outfit, and this is because I recorded it the same day back to back because my goal was to be posting 2 to 3 videos a week. But as I've shared with you guys in the vlog before, and if I didn't, I have practically 3 jobs, 4 with YouTube, and it's very difficult for me to keep up. And so also I've been working out on my days that I only have 1 job. Well, on the days that I only have 2 jobs, those are the days I use to vlog or film. And so it's becoming very difficult for me to always keep up with the videos that I need to make. So sometimes I'm going to be filming 2 videos in one day, and sometimes I'm not going to change my clothes because I'm lazy, and exactly what it is. So for today's video, you know what I gotta hit you with. I actually have 2 video ideas that I was supposed to film today, but those 2 videos, one requires makeup, which is in my car, and currently in Miami it is pouring and I refuse to go down there, so I'm not filming that. The second video is very personal, and I need it is personal, but that's not the reason why I can't film it. I just can't film it because I need to get permission to use some footage, and I have not gotten it yet, so I can't do that one. So you have me here for the one we're gonna do today, because and as you guys know, well, you don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, well, you do know because you saw the title. Today we're gonna talk about boundaries. Right here, so it's gonna. So we're gonna talk about boundaries because we all need them from time to time. Whether you're in a relationship, situationship, friendship, co-workership, whatever ship you're on, we need boundaries, right? You need boundaries with parents, you need boundaries with siblings, you need boundaries with co-workers and bosses and significant others. We need boundaries in all that we do so we can function and be the best that we can be, right? So that there could be a mutual respect and nobody's taken advantage of. And so today we're gonna learn my ways to deal with boundary issues, how I go about it, what are some boundaries that I've set for myself in regards to my relationships, and how have they helped me, right? And this is gonna be super cute and simple because we don't got all the time. It's 3 minutes. I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first and most important, the most important thing about me and my boundaries is I don't negotiate them. You know, I feel like a lot of the times people want to negotiate your boundaries, and that's not okay. Like, they're my boundaries to have, and there's no negotiation. This is not a contract. Either you can follow these boundaries and respect them, or there's the door, right? You see that door right there? You see the door right there? That's where it is. Yeah, because we cut them off real quick. But no, for real, guys. Like, I'm 22 years old, and I've gotten to a point in my life, you know, I love the Lord, and the last video, like, I'm still in the process. And through that process, I still don't like dealing with the shenanigans. I still don't. And I think that's really not going to change unless God wants it to. But I don't have time to be playing games. I'm the type of girl where, like, if I love you, whether it's a friend or whatever type of love I got for you, I love you and I care about you and I ride for you. But my love is very conditional. Because, like, I would love to sit here and say, like, my love is unconditional. And I think, like, the only person that has my unconditional love is probably my mom. And even that could change, because let's say my mom like was a bad mom, then it would probably like change up, you know. But I just got sidetracked. But anyways, what I was just trying to say is my love is conditional, meaning I love you as long as there's this love and respect and reciprocity, and I'm a teacher. There should be some type of reciprocation. That's not the word I was trying to use, but we'll go with that one. There should be some reciprocating going on, right? So I can't just give, and I just can't take. There has to be some give and take in both ways. So for me, it's kind of like, for example, if you're my friend, I have some boundaries where like, I love hanging out with my friends, and there's some friends that I hang out more than others just because it's either we have more to do together, or it's just more convenient, or whatever it may be, right? So I might hang out with you, but there's days where like I have certain things that I need to deal with, or certain topics, and I'm getting to the age and to a stage in my life where like there's certain topics that I don't want to talk about, or certain things that I don't want to do. And I think as a friend, it's important for you to respect those things. It's important for you to understand where I'm coming from when I say I don't want to talk about this, or I don't want to be a part of this, especially now because I'm on this journey with God, and I feel like I'm still in a process where it's like, it's very difficult for me to say no to things that I thoroughly enjoyed, that I know I probably shouldn't enjoy. And so I'm still in the process of like trying to figure out what that means for me and how to go about it. So as I'm trying to figure that out, you know, I would set boundaries with people where it's like, oh, hey, like, call me when you're done, when you get out of that place, or call me when you're done doing this or doing that, so that I'm not tempted to go back to doing those things. It doesn't mean that I gotta stop hanging out with you. It just means that there's a boundary that I need for my well-being. And as a friend, you would respect that, right? So those are boundaries that I'm not negotiating. Boundaries to respect me. I feel like sometimes in relationships, especially when you're very comfortable with someone, we kind of get confused into thinking that we can say and do whatever we please, and that it's okay because we're family or we're friends or whatever it may be. And lately I've been noticing it's okay to say, hey, that doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with my spirit. It's making me feel some type of way when you say certain things, or it's making me feel, it's making me question myself when I'm around you every time you bring certain things up, or it makes me feel less than when you say this or you say that, and that's okay. And a real family or a real friend is going to be like, you know what, I'm sorry, like, maybe those weren't my intentions, maybe it was a joke, maybe whatever it may be, but it's okay for us to say, I'm not cool with that. And it's up to you if you want to accept it or not. The beautiful thing about boundaries is that it cannot ever be forced on anyone, right? So all I can do is put them out there, and it's up to you if you want to follow them or respect them or not. And again, that's what we have to do. Right? Like, simple. And I'm the type of person where like I do have issues letting go of like friendships, and I have a issue letting go of things that are common to me and are comfortable to me. But I also have an issue with feeling unappreciated, and I have an issue with feeling unloved and disrespected, and those things are more important to me lately than any friendship or any relationship, really. So for me, it's, in love, will you please not do those things? And it doesn't have to be in a mean way or a negative way or a disrespectful way, but out of love, of you telling someone, hey, I don't feel cool with you doing this to me, or I just feel like after this time, don't call me. or after this, or you can always just choose not to answer. And if that person feels some type of way, that is their prerogative. That is their right to be like, you know what? I'm off this. I don't want to deal with this. You're too much. You're doing the most, or whatever they might feel in regards to what you're requesting of them. So my biggest thing is also let guilt go. Like, guilt is the thing that will hold you back from everything and anything you want to accomplish. Every time you want to get a new job, you feel guilt to leave the old one. You feel guilt to move. You feel guilt to disappoint people. All this guilt that we put upon ourselves for no good reason. My thing is, especially in the Hispanic community, and I'm talking about my experience, right, being Latina and being Dominican, it's like our culture almost like wants us. I feel like it's almost like they build us up to cater to our families, right? Like, it's like, be great for us, right? And it's almost like this egocentric idea of like, you be great for us, like save us, which is great because for me, everything I do is for my family and friends and for the better of others, not just myself. But at the same time, I'm starting to understand that it's okay for me to say no. It's okay for me to put myself first. It's okay for me to say, you know what, I don't agree with this. I feel like I should be doing this, even if you have a different opinion. I feel like I should be working on myself and not just on you. Or I feel like it's important for me to chase that dream or move or whatever it may be that you may be doing, or to date that person, whatever it is. It's okay for us to tell our parents, like, I don't agree with that. And just because there are parents does not mean, and I'm talking to the adults, so if any kids watch this video, don't go to your parents talk about, Kat said, it's called boundaries, Mom. And if I want to say, no, I'm talking to the adults that can pay their bills just in case your parents kick you out. I'm talking to those. It's okay for us to disagree with our parents and say, you know, I don't have those same ideas, or I don't have those same morals, or I don't think that that's the way to go about it. And again, it is up to them to decide if they want to respect those ideas and those boundaries. And if they don't, then it's for us to decide how we want to approach them, how we want to go about it. Our parents will be our parents forever, regardless of how they believe or what they say or what they do. Parents are parents. But it's okay for you to say, you know what, I'm going to distance myself from this situation because it's not good for my spirit. It's not good for me. It's messing with my mental. And that's not where I'm trying to be at the moment or ever. So my biggest thing for boundaries is like putting myself first. Above all else, sometimes it's okay to put yourself first. Put your well-being first, your mental state first, your physical health first. Put your emotional health first. Sometimes, because when you put other people, always you're worried about other people's opinions and their emotions and how they're feeling and all this stuff. You get so bombarded catering to other people that you completely disregard yourself, and then you fall into this depression and you spiral down and you start to lose who you are. Why do you even do this to begin with? Who were you doing it for, you know? And I've been in that place where I felt completely alone and completely disconnected to what I was trying to do because I allowed my guilt to take over. I allowed people's opinions to take over. I allowed them to cross boundaries I had already set in motion that were very important to me, right? Basically, yeah, like I allowed guilt and all this stuff to dictate what my boundaries were supposed to be, and no more. It's 2021. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to let people know how you want to be treated, what certain things you're not allowed, you're not willing to put up with. It's okay. it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to ask for things. But keep in mind, when you set boundaries and they are not met, then you got to decide if you're willing to put up with that or if you're willing to walk away. And I think that's a hard thing about setting boundaries.
You need to cut ties.
You need to cut ties with a lot of people, because if you set boundaries and they don't respect them and then you just don't do anything about it, then it's kind of like, why are you setting boundaries to begin with if you're not going to do anything about it? So that's the only bad thing about setting boundaries, that sometimes you're going to lose people and mess up relationships and all this stuff because of it, you know? But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys learned a little something. I was all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But we can do a part 2 of this video. Yeah, we can do a part 2 of this video to go more into it and, like, you know, go step by step as to what I've done and what I've learned and other good stuff. Also, I'm just really staring at myself because lately I've really been hitting the gym and I look good, you know. I look good. I do. That's what it is. That I know I look good. Yeah. Because outfit. This is Shein, by the way. I can't get up all the way, but because I kind of got wet. But anyways, this jacket is from Shein. This shirt is from Target. Right there. It's Target. And that's all you guys are going to see. Because, yeah. Because everything is, like, pretty. But, yeah. Outfit check. This is Shein, too. Look at this. Super cute. Earrings. I don't know where they're from, but my mom got them for me for my birthday, my 22nd birthday, and I love them. It's giving me girly vibes. It's giving me model. But yes, you guys, I love you so very mucho. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. And if for any reason you want to act like you don't know what you're supposed to do, here you go. You gotta subscribe, like, give me a little comment. Can you please just share the video, because you know you want to. And while you're at that, hit this bell button right here, this bell button. Can you hit that, please? Thank you. Go ahead and say I love you. See you in the next video.